Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're starting season 2 of Babylon 5. Alright everyone, Frankie and I are really excited to get into the second season of this great sci-fi show. Few little notes on my phone like I want to do, so here we go. Note 1, I just wrote Londo pouring the alcohol back in. In last episode, very un-Londo-like, right? I don't know what that signifies, if it signifies anything. It's just something that definitely stood out to me last episode. I want to see if anything comes of it. Next, I need to mention Delen's quasi-sacrifice for the prophecy by going into the chrysalis state. What's it going to mean? How is she going to be different, both physically and mentally? And yeah, I just think it's really big of her to make such a sacrifice for a prophecy that none of her brethren on the Grey Council believe in really anymore, and yet she still believes in it wholeheartedly. And of course, how does this prophecy connect to Sinclair specifically? So as like one of the biggest mysteries of season 1 was end of the Earth Minbari War, Battle of the Line, we got a partial answer to that being the prophecy. But that's obviously a question in of itself, and now this prophecy will, I predict, be the ongoing mystery for season 2. Now, the scene with Garibaldi's acolyte, his assistant, whatever you want to call him, Jack, when in the PPG scene, when the other guy said, "Oh, this PPG is cold," and it was a clever scene. One of my Patreon supporters pointed out. Jack said, "Do you have a point?" And what the guy probably thought is like, I did kill these guys in cold blood, but I did it due to my loyalty for Garibaldi, and I wanted revenge on him. So he was like, okay, I'm not gonna, bring that up or escalate that whatsoever. When really he killed these guys in cold blood for, his ulterior motives. So it's just really cleverly written scene to be able to work both ways. He was just covering his tracks, but his coworker was like, oh, he's covering his tracks because he's loyal as opposed to disloyal. All right. One of my Patreon supporters pointed out that when we first heard the vice president speak, is it Clark? I kind of forget. He takes on a much more human first tone with his rhetoric as he's sworn in. So one has to wonder if the assassination was done or performed by human supremacists who wanted the vice president to take power as opposed to the president. They wanted the president out of the way because the vice president is more sympathetic to their beliefs. And is he quasi-human supremacist as well? I wonder how the vice president, how much he's going to play into the story. Obviously, the president was always kind of in the background. I think we only saw his face once. I don't think we ever heard him talk. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we've seen Clark talk, so I'd like to think that he's going to be a little more forefront, up in our face in the narrative. Now, you guys saw that I ranked the episodes of season 1 during the end of last episode. What was your favorite episode? What took the gold? And if you want, you can give me your top 3. Comment down below. Finally, I know not to watch the intro for at least this episode and maybe episode 2, so I won't do it for either. Don't you worry. I'd like to thank all of my Patreon supporters for always supporting me. If you'd like to join them and gain access to full-length reactions early, you can find a link down in the description below. That is the top tier, the $5 tier. There's also a middle tier, $3 tier. If you want to be 3 weeks ahead of the YouTube drops And there's bottom tier, $1 tier, which is just there for the sake of supporting me if you like what I do. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed, please really consider doing so. Helps out the channel so much, and I know every channel under the sun says that exact same thing, but it is so much more true for such a small channel as mine. Also, leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it. So, without further ado, let's get into the season opener of Season 2 of Babylon 5. Agamemnon. Earth Alliance Starship Agamemnon, 14-something hours. You can catch all of that.
Those hijackers so much as blink in your direction. Yell. We'll be here.
Roger. See you then.
Agamemnon out.
Starting on a different ship, a different station.
Initiate jump into hyperspace.
Interesting.
General, this is a surprise.
In the last few days, a Minbari warship has been seen in Earth-controlled space.
Why would the Minbari government launch an attack?
They wouldn't.
Yeah, he didn't
We
say
have a
attack,
renegade
just
force
hostile
on our
intent.
hands.
The Trigati.
The Minbari government has dispatched a second cruiser in hopes of finding the Trigati before it does any damage.
Okay.
So I'm to take the Agamemnon to Babylon 5 and coordinate with them. Is that correct?
Not exactly.
Yeah, he didn't really say that exactly.
I
no.
need you to do one other job.
The new president. Babylon 5,
Status
30
report.
hours.
Lieutenant Commander Susan Ivanova recording. It is now 8 days since the death of Earth Alliance President Luis Santiago.
Okay.
And 5 days since Commander Sinclair was recalled to Earth without explanation.
What? What?
And the whole place has gone straight to hell.
Yeah, it has without Sinclair's strong leadership. It's cool that we have her narrating. I like that.
Security Chief Michael Garibaldi
Right,
remains in
right.
critical condition in MedLab.
Right.
Dr. Franklin's done all he can, but we still don't know if he'll recover. Something's going on in her quarters. That's for sure.
She hasn't been in there.
This may be breaking the chain of command, but I have some news, and I felt I should deliver that news myself. Your commanding officer, Commander Sinclair, will not be returning to Babylon 5.
What?
Being reassigned permanently.
What? Why? No. I don't like that. Okay. Not supposed to look. Am I supposed to listen? And that wasn't Sinclair's voice. John Sheridan is... I can at least watch this, right? Did something happen to the actor? Sinclair? Okay. I think I missed this stuff I was supposed to miss.
General, with all due respect, what do you mean you're reassigning Commander Sinclair? Reassigning him where?
To the Minbari homeworld. He'll be functioning as the first Earth ambassador allowed permanent residence there.
What the
The
fuck?
president's been trying to find someone suitable, and the Minbari specifically requested Sinclair to know the
Has to
situation.
do with the
Captain Sheridan, John
prophecy?
Sheridan?
That's right, I believe you know him.
Yes, sir. I served under him at the transfer point off Io. He's a good man and a fine officer, but it's bound to be a controversial choice, if I may ask.
Yeah,
You may
why?
not.
Why is that?
Any further questions will have to go through your new CO.
She's in there.
Yeah.
We told her to wait. Prophecy will attend to itself, we told her.
Is this a part of the member of the Great Council?
Now we are
Off of that ship?
I've spoken with the other members of the council. The Trigati
Yeah.
has been seen in this sector.
Yeah, he is.
If it should appear, you must go to the humans and tell them what we've told you. It's time they knew the truth.
Truth about the Trigati.
Lieutenant Commander, about the new captain.
Yes, I would like a full honor guard present when his ship docks. We've barely got enough time to...
He's here.
What?
His Earth Force transport just docked. Apparently there was a miscommunication about the time.
So this guy is the new commander? Fuck! What the hell? That's... No more Sinclair? Good
I'm
recovery.
authorized to surrender command of Babylon 5 to you at this time.
Thank you, Lieutenant Commander. I accept command.
How was your flight?
Fine. They actually had fresh oranges on the transport. I haven't had an orange in almost 2 years.
I don't know if I like this guy.
It's amazing what 2 years on the rim can do to you. What's our status?
Chief of Security is in critical condition in MedLab. He thinks there's a conspiracy concerning the president's death. Ambassador Jakar has mysteriously vanished.
Yeah.
After 2 years, we still don't know what Ambassador Kosh looks like inside his encounter suit. And Ambassador Delenn is in a cocoon.
A cocoon.
A chrysalis. Mormon Bari.
Green sector is for diplomatic personnel and is closed to unauthorized personnel.
Apparently, I was the late president's first choice to replace Sinclair in case anything happened.
I mean, the Minbari aren't exactly going to be thrilled to find out you're running Babylon 5.
Yeah, so what
They
exactly?
still call you Star Killer.
It
Okay.
was a long time ago, 12 years.
He was just very sufficient killer.
About it by now.
Efficient killer, I should say.
Yeah, I know.
I just keep seeing Earth Force One blowing up over and over again in my dreams. You know, all my life I thought that I could handle everything and fix any problem. But when I saw that, I just realized I couldn't do anything to stop it. I don't think I've ever felt so helpless. I should also mention that the crew is really looking forward to meeting you. They've heard all about you, and
Your
I think right about now-
proclivity for killing Minbari.
We won't keep them waiting. I'll just grab a fast shower, we'll head up to command and control, and I'll give them my good luck speech.
Sir?
I always give it within 24 hours of taking on a new assignment.
I don't like the vibe of that guy. Not yet. Sheridan?
Kalain! Wait! We do not harm our own kind, Kalain. We never have.
Perhaps it is time to start.
The Rogue
the Grey
One.
Council has betrayed us. We have intercepted a message from the humans to Minbar. We know they have chosen Sheridan the Star Killer to lead this place. It is an obscenity.
We protested. They ignored us.
Satai Delenn, did she also ignore you?
Yes, because she's in a cocoon. Tensions are rising. Ah, Garibaldi, wake up. Fatima needs you.
Now all we can do is wait, see if he comes out of the coma.
Calm up, shit.
Well, then I'll say a prayer for him tonight.
He's agnostic.
That doesn't matter.
Then I'll say half a prayer.
It matters who's praying, not who they're praying for.
Captain on deck?
When I was 21, I visited Tibet. And green tea. It was over. He looked at me and said, "You understand?" I said, "No, I didn't." Look again. He said, "You'll be better when you understand what you don't understand." After reading some of the reports, I began to understand what I don't understand about life. I couldn't wish for a more capable and skilled group of people.
This was awkward and corny.
It was early first president, Abraham Lincoln, best described our current situation. He said,
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I seem to be lost. I'm looking for Brown too.
So you gotta stab this guy? Okay.
His name is Kalain. He was second in command of one of our flagship cruisers during the war with your people. He has not been seen since the end of the war.
You said he was second in command of a Minbari cruiser. Which one?
I don't see what that has to do with this.
Was it the Dragati?
It's a rogue Minbari ship. That probably hasn't been seen
At
for
the
a
end of
long
the war.
since the end of the war
When
either.
our ships were ordered to surrender, one of our war leaders, Sinoval, took his own life rather than obey.
I remember that.
Became a martyr to his own.
So Kalain was the second.
Kalain assumed command. And as a final act of protest, they and the cruiser disappeared into self-imposed exile. They believe that they have been betrayed by their own world, and yours.
Yeah, now
Kalain's
because of
presence
his
here could indicate that they mean to come out of retirement.
because of his appointment.
You said you're with the Minbari government, the Ministry of Culture.
Yes, that's right.
So how does someone in the Ministry of Culture know a high-ranking member of the warrior caste well enough to recognize him 12 years later?
Because that's the
I
cover.
would answer your question if I recognized your authority.
Ooh.
Unlike your predecessor, my government was not consulted on your appointment.
The president feels the Minbari had too much influence over an Earth outpost. Times change.
And the day that a man such as yourself is given a position of this importance is a dark day indeed. We lost many of our best warriors because of you.
Yeah.
And we do not soon forget such things.
I mean, it's good of him to even come to him
There is a doom on this station.
and tell him
It is
about
because you
Kalain
brought it here.
and Trigati. Yeah. Okay. No, I like that.
He's Grey Council. He's gotta be.
Oh wow, he just picked it out,
Only
huh?
someone in the Grey Council would have had contact with someone that high in the Minbari warrior caste. I mean, they do not normally mix. Kalain feels his world has betrayed him. Wouldn't your first target be the representative of that world?
Delenn.
Get up.
Lanier's just like, huh?
She's in there, isn't she?
Oh
Move
yeah,
aside.
come
Move
on.
Aside.
Show him some of that karate skill.
If you are going to kill me, then do so. Otherwise, I have considerable work to do.
You tell him, Lanier. I wonder if the Chrysalis could, take a blaster.
You could have killed both of them and been out of there in 2 minutes. But instead, we find you standing there, practically waiting for us.
Everyone
Okay.
knows Minbari do not kill Minbari.
Right.
Why are you here?
Couldn't do it.
Perhaps everyone is wrong.
Okay.
Maybe you never intended to kill them at all. Perhaps something else is going on.
Perhaps you are the problem.
What's that supposed to mean?
Captain, I apologize if I was rude earlier.
Oh, Lanier.
There is something we need to discuss.
All right.
Especially in light of Kalane's presence.
Let's do it.
It concerns the reason you were sent here, the relocation of Commander Sinclair,
Oh.
and the reason we surrendered at the Battle of the Line.
Oh. I mean, how can all that be connected? Like, the Sheridan posting was not
After 3
on
years,
Minbari's orders,
the
or
holy
like
war that
they
began
didn't agree
when
with
our
it.
leader was killed by an Earth Explorer division was almost over. To avenge Dukat's death, we had pursued your forces all the way back to your home world.
It's bravery.
We should bring one of them aboard for questioning.
Yeah, so this is the Battle of the
If our
Line.
next step
What I
is the
figured, I
final
just wanna-
assault on their world, we must know their defenses.
Does
That one.
Is it random that she chooses Sinclair's ship?
This was the first time the Grey Council would have direct contact with a human. In this case, Sinclair.
Yeah.
During the course of the scan, the Council discovered something terrible. At first, they refused to believe it, so they took in other humans and had them scanned as well. But it was true.
What was true?
It is our belief that every generation of Minbari is reborn in each following generation.
Yep.
Remove those souls,
Reincarnation.
and the whole suffers. We are diminished. Over
Learned
the
that in
last
episode 2.
2,000 years, there have been fewer Minbari born into each generation. And those who are born do not seem equal to those who came before. It is almost as if our greater souls have been disappearing. At the Battle of the Line, we discovered where our souls were going. They were going to you.
Oh.
Minbari souls are being reborn.
Reincarnated
in part or in full.
as
human
humans. Whoa.
So you stopped the war in order to avoid harming your own souls?
Yes.
Wow, that's
But
the
the
answer.
Knew that our people and yours were not ready for this information. It could unravel our entire society. So we could not tell our generals the reason for the surrender.
Mm-hmm.
It has been our secret. Now it is yours.
That makes so much
It
sense.
must be kept.
From episode
Then
2,
why
what
break the
the lens
silence
half
now?
sentence.
Why tell us?
Yeah.
These changes are coming.
Yeah, this is really randomly
Commander Sinclair was
expositional
first.
by
There will
Lanier.
be more.
Wow. Got a big answer there.
Red alert all quarters. Have they hailed us yet?
Yes, sir. Waiting your arrival.
Oh, what does he got there? Do they have the tooth fairy on Minbar? Okay, he's eating some type of substance.
It's Captain John Sheridan, Earth Alliance, Station Babylon 5. What can I do for you?
This is Elite Darren of the Minbari war cruiser Tragati. You have illegally arrested and detained the captain of this vessel.
Your captain assaulted one of my crew and was caught in an attempted murder.
None of your people were killed.
But
No Minbari was
attempted murder still a crime.
You have not been harmed. You will release our captain.
And if we refuse?
Captain, she's launching fighters.
Got your answer.
Iran, recall your fighters. Any attack on this station will be considered an act of war.
The war has already begun, Captain. All that remains now is honor
Man,
and
this
death.
rogue Minbari ship's gonna start a war.
So far, no one's been killed, so there is no reason for this to escalate unless they're trying to do anything they can to start a shooting war.
Did Kalane
Lane didn't kill the security guard.
kill himself?
Or any of us.
Captain, security just linked in. Kalain is dead.
Called it.
They say it looks like suicide.
That's what I was afraid of. They want it to look like we are provoking them into war.
I mean, this
Yeah.
whole bit about us sharing Minbari souls.
They weren't told, remember? They don't know they're not supposed to attack.
Yeah.
They'd believe us if we told them?
Minbari fighters coming at us.
Can't just drop that on them right
That
now.
answer your question?
Be too
They're on
convenient.
attack vector. Closing fast.
What kind of tracking systems are we using?
Standard XP7 units, what?
Same kind we used during the war, but that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, new
We should
check
be
right
able
now.
to track them at all.
Uh,
All that remains now
They want the humans to attack their ships.
All fighters hold position.
Yeah, don't
Sir,
fire.
What are you doing? If they hold position, they're perfect targets.
Confirm it, damn it.
They won't be shot on. They won't be
what
shot
I'm
on.
doing.
Sheridan's right.
All fighters confirmed. Maintain position. Do not advance. Repeat, do not advance.
Then open the jump gate. Send this message in a tight beam transmission through the opening into hyperspace.
If it's a distress signal, it won't do any good. No one can get to us in time.
It's not that. Maybe it's the information that Lanier just dropped.
Fire, we're dead.
Captain.
Continue to hold.
What the hell?
Yep. They want Earth to take the first shot. Shot heard around the world. Or in this case, the
They
galaxy.
didn't fire. They're looping back, heading for the Trigati.
Exactly.
But how did you know they...
We've got something coming through the jump gate.
Or in another Minbari ship.
I knew the Minbari government had sent another cruiser to look for the Trigati.
Yeah, right.
That still doesn't explain how you knew the Trigati wouldn't attack.
We're monitoring a signal from the cruiser.
I've been telling you,
We're ordering
Susan.
the Trigati to surrender.
One of the problems during the war was that none of our weapon systems could lock onto the Minbari vessels. They used some kind of stealth technology.
weren't using
we were
it now.
never able to break. So how come all of a sudden we can track them?
They want to be destroyed?
All that remains is honor and death. They have been in exile for 12 years. They can't go home. They can't surrender without being dishonored, and they can't fight without a war. So by forcing us to attack, by dying by human hands, they become martyrs.
And because you're known for having fought them, you're the perfect target.
Right off.
These engines have been hit, unable to make jump. No change in life signs. It's a clean hit. We're picking up a change in the Trigati's fusion reactors. They're moving towards critical.
Self-destructing?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shite.
Perhaps to you this was a tactical problem to be solved. For us, this has been a great sorrow. The crew of the Trigati were heroes to many of our people. Their death will be mourned,
It's Minbari killing Minbari.
and your name will be remembered.
Didn't appreciate it. Having to kill his own kind. Wonder if that's like the first time it's happened. Well, I guess they didn't kill him. They've self-destructed. Duh, right. What? How'd that already slipped my mind? Still.
This whole mess with the Trigati might not have happened if I hadn't been here.
True.
In my presence, my actions in the war, I'm to blame for bringing all this trouble to Babylon 5. What was it our friend in the Grey Council said? If there's a doom on this station, it was you who brought it here? Well, maybe he was right. I spoke with the president. He is the only other human who knows why the Minbari surrendered. And he doesn't believe this stuff about us sharing Minbari souls, and I can't say that I do either. That's why they chose Sinclair to run this place. That's why they picked him to live on their world. He was their first human contact.
Okay.
Him they trust. But me, Sinclair had been here instead. Maybe they might not have attacked.
I told them, Darren, as I was ordered.
Okay, Delenn told.
I only wish I could have told them the rest.
The rest.
About the great enemy that is returning.
Great enemy.
The prophecy that the two sides of our spirit must unite against the darkness or be destroyed. It will take both of our races to stop the darkness.
Is that the Morden's associates?
We'll discover all this soon enough on their own. I hope they are right. Because
It's gotta
if we are
be.
wrong,
Right, Frankie? It's gotta be.
no one will survive our mistake.
What mistake?
Good night, Darren.
Up, up. Cocoon is breaking, excreting. That jazz music was so out of nowhere. Wow.
So, what does everybody think of
Oh,
our new captain?
he was one of the
I haven't seen too
fighters.
much of him, but what I have seen, I liked. I think he's going to be okay. Susan?
I agree. It's funny, he was supposed to meet us here for drinks. I wonder what could be hanging him up.
He was an early Earth president, Abraham Lincoln. We shall nobly save or meanly lose.
It's an empty room.
Our last, best hope of Earth. 5 minutes to spare.
All right. Episode 1 of season 2. Down. Let's talk about it, shall we? All right. I have a lot of mixed emotions about that episode, how the season is starting. Of course, the very obvious one is no more Sinclair. Now, he's off to Minbar, which is very far away. Of course, he could come back anytime. I have this weird feeling, though, that this choice had to do with something outside of the show. Maybe had to do with the actor and whatnot. I think I'm right about that. That's really sad that he's no longer going to be part of the show. If I'm wrong, that's would be great, but I don't think I'm wrong. So that really stinks. And his replacement, so to speak, Sheridan, I don't know how I feel about him yet. I will give him time to grow on me. He seemed really stiff from an acting perspective, and hopefully it's just first time on a new show. I obviously don't know his acting experience before this point, but hopefully it's just that new show. He'll get into the rhythm a little better. I thought his delivery, his cadence, his pauses were awkward at times. I think his best scene was in the CNC when all the stuff was happening with the Trigati. I thought he was pretty good then, but there were other times where I'm like, no. And like when he was giving that speech the first time, I could feel the awkwardness that I'd like to think all the people in the room were feeling. Then they panned to him, they were smiling, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's definitely driving the mixed emotions that I have right now. Garibaldi's still down, so Ivanova was kind of the big actor who was giving me, connection to season 1. No Londo, no Delenn, no Jakar. So it seemed very different without all those familiar faces and the familiar acting personalities that I'm used to. Now, got a lot of good stuff revealed in this episode, and I thought it was a little random, out of left field, and expositionary. And of course I'm talking about Lanier. Lanier's information dump, so to speak. Now, and what the explanation for the end of the war, really cool. That the Minbari, they believe in reincarnation into, I guess, to them, reincarnation is all but real. Souls to soul, continuing on into other Minbari bodies. But they were losing some over the generations, and it turns out they were going into humans. So they didn't say this explicitly, but I have to imagine that they could tell Sinclair had Minbari soul in him. And it totally makes sense all the way back to episode 2. Even if you saw my ranking, episode 2 is my least favorite. But this is really cool about Babylon 5, that all the way back in episode 2, they hinted what was revealed in this episode. She looked at Sinclair and she said something like, "Oh, it is you. Always knew it was you." I have to go back and actually see what the line said verbatim, but that was the long and short of it. She could see a part of a Minbari soul in Sinclair. Now, was he born with that? I guess so. Yeah, no, yeah, that was a dumb question. Yeah. So it's not like it's Ducat or anything. That was my first thought. But no, Ducat obviously died when Sinclair was well into adulthood, right? But yeah, so great reveal. Once again, the expositionary nature with Lanier just sitting down being like blah 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 was a little weird too. Not the biggest fan of that. And right episode 1 of season 2, like boom, here's all this. So I don't know. I thought the pacing of this episode, I guess is what I'm trying to say, was a little herky jerky, definitely. But I did like that. I do like that explanation. And now the Sheridan, the narrative of Sheridan being this prolific killer of Minbari in the war, and him now getting the job of Babylon 5 commander, causing tension. That's really cool. I like that, and obviously I can see a lot of tentacles and rolling balls coming from his appointment there. Already, the Trigati came on. Kalain killed himself. I thought Sheridan's explanation of the Trigati's motivations was really spot on. They can't go home because they self-exiled deserters, and they can't fight without a war. So they really wanted to start one, and they thought Sheridan was a good target. Thought maybe he would have been trigger happy because his reputation preceded him in the war. But good for Sheridan that he did not, and he saw it coming. And I thought all that was really cool. And I was kind of surprised at myself for getting it like pretty step on step. I was like right there, step on step with Sheridan. And come on, Yvonne, if I can get it, like, come on. You were a couple steps behind, girl. So yeah, I don't know what that says about the story, that narrative. I like it though. I like it. Maybe the first time it looked smart in this whole journey so far. Yeah. Excited to even though it is bittersweet, starting this new chapter with all the changes so far, and including obviously the biggest one, Sinclair. I'm excited to start this new journey, and yeah, I want some of my people back. Delenn looks like she's going to come back pretty soon. Her cocoon was cracking at the end and excreting a substance, an ooze. So we're going to see, it has to be next episode, what she looks like. So that's really, really exciting. Where's Londo? Where did Londo go? Wait a minute. Why am I kind of blanking? Because Jakar's the one who left. Oh my God, I'm so blanking on what happened to Londo at last episode. Shit. I apologize so much. The other thing though is the other part of the prophecy that the Linear did not say. This big, dangerous antagonist coming, and I imagine they're the shadow people that Morden is communicating with. I imagine that's them. And it seems like the humans and the Minbari are going to have to join forces to defeat them. And that's become all the more difficult with Sheridan's appointment as commander of Babylon 5. All right, cool. I think I'm done rambling about this episode. I liked a lot of things about this episode, certain things I didn't, but as a premiere of Season 2, I was here for it. Thank you all for watching this reaction with me here on YouTube. If you like what I do and you want me to keep doing it, the easiest way to ensure that continues happening is to hit that subscribe button down below. It's there, it's free. Also leave a like and a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but of my reaction to it. And if you'd like to support me further, you can find my Patreon link down in the description below as well. 3 further tiers, 3 further ways to support me. All right, everyone. I love you all, and I'll catch you all in the next reaction.